gaming, and pop culture, we got you. Hello everyone, my name is Cairo, and don't forget to catch Asphere's Cafe every weekdays. And you're listening to Teacher and Cool FM. This is your station, this is home.
Mula sa TVH Group of Networks, ito ang inyong himpilan, ito ang inyong tahanan. Number 1 sa Mega Manila.
Order up! Asphere's Cafe is now open with your host, Asparagus. Pasok!
Thank you very much, Trumaine. Hello everyone, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Wednesday, August 13, 2025, and yes, I am finally back as everyone has been waiting for. So yes, how are you, Trumaine?
Well, I'll be honest though, it's quite the exhausting day for me due to a lot of things that happened to my day, but overall, still doing fine.
All right.
Yeah.
And yeah, by the way, before we continue, Hoshi Konimi informed us in advance that he will be late to the hosting because he has to do some chores. So yeah, that's noted, Hoshi. All right.
Don't worry about it.
Without any further to do now, actually, let me check the schedule. Okay, well, we'll get into that later. But for now, let's get into the anime cafe now, shall we? Because it's been a while since I haven't covered anime news. Okay, so we will begin with the concern about the anime industry. You heard that right, ladies and gents. We're gonna be, and who's here tonight? We have Starus. Good evening, Starus. Welcome to the cafe. Anyway, so you can see, let me just enlarge the screen right now. There it is. So, there are some concerns with the anime regarding in overseas. So, yeah. So this is coming from Freeran Director, and I can say we're gonna read that in a bit. So, this is coming from Anime Corner. Following his confirmed participation in the Global Anime Challenge, a scheme to invest in and broaden anime creators' perspectives on a global scale, Freeran Anime Director Keiichiro Sato shared his aims and how he wants to counter the pattern he sees in overseas anime fans' preferences. So yes, if you know who that director is, he was the one who directed Bukchi the Rock, and yes, he's gonna return to direct Freewind for the second season. So let's read the answers from him, and we're gonna read the sentence. So both spoke about a sense of stagnation in the Japanese anime production environment, which prompted them to apply for the GAC. They aim to learn from foreign production sites and gain a new perspective. Nakamim added that he wanted to do more than just make an anime, given the rare opportunity to create an IP. Saito says he's debating whether to create a widely accepted IP with an eye on the Academy Awards in the US or something deeper. This was before he said regarding what's important in promoting Japanese anime to the world. So here are his words. I have had the opportunity to attend overseas conventions and interact with overseas fans, and I have a fake feeling that the Japanese anime that overseas fans go crazy about may be a little biased. Popular things are, as to be expected, popular, but a large current wave forms. For those on the creative side, I think this is also a situation where a disconnect could be born between us and the audience. Because the current is so strong, if we focus too much on it, only that aspect becomes emphasized as anime's defining characteristic. before it gets to that point, I feel it's important to share anime's diverse appeal with the world. I have a desire to create works that can draw the world's attention through a variety of approaches. Nakamim agreed, adding, I feel the same way. Japanese anime tends to be created freely, but within that freedom, biases may have formed. It will be more interesting if there were more variety. It's easy to get swept up in the big trends, and while that's necessary for the work itself, I want to consider various aspects. So, what do you think about the comments about their or I should say their concerns about their overseas preferences? And we're not done just yet because there is another director who directed Ghost in the Shell Arise, and he he did criticize it last year. So this is what he said. I find it strange that all that gets made are isekai stories. Not gonna lie, I agree with him because I have to be honest, isekai is already overrated, and if you watch any of the isekai shows that are airing right now in summer 2025, you may find that I don't know if this is good, but yeah, you get what you mean, right? Like there are some good isekai stories and there are bad isekai stories, and there are numerous anime titles that are focused on isekai genre, and yikes, some of them have bad writing. I'm not surprised, right? And then this is what also he said. There was even a series of a being reborn as a vending machine recently. That one really stunned me. And if you're unaware what that is, this is actually a thing. So it's called reborn as a vending machine. I now wonder the dungeon. And you can see the ratings is kinda meh because you can see there are three in IMDb. It's on on IMDb. You can see it's 6.3 stars, and while here on Crunchyroll it's 4.1. So some people liked it, some people don't. And yeah, I can see the valid concerns what's been going on with isekai genre. And now back to this comment. So I have to be honest, I do agree with what he said because again, we because anime is already mainstream as we all know it, and anime is becoming more accessible, and heck, even Crunchyroll is doubling down on expanding anime worldwide. And heck, let's not forget that Crunchyroll is already bringing anime to the Delta Airlines, which we will cover that in a bit. And also, speaking of Crunchyroll, they're going to do a mass layoff. Yee. Anyways, what do you think about their comment about the, or I should say the concern about the overseas preferences? Any thoughts?
There's just way too many isekai animes at this moment. I mean, looking at everything that's like on the list right now, there's like a promised wizard. Someday will I be the greatest alchemist? Headhunted to another world from salary man to big four. Come on, guys, can we get something more original than getting hit by a truck and then reimbursing yourself with a new life and new powers and quirky side characters? I don't know. It's just too much now. Come on.
I can attest that. Yeah, that is so true. I really can attest it. I agree. All right, let's move on to the next one, and let's head over now to the rest of the anime headlines. So, and oh yeah, I almost forgot we need to cover the Crunchyroll, which we will do that now. So, where is it? I believe, I think it's on Variety, if I'm not mistaken. Let me just search it up. Let's just check. Oh, the majority are anime news from Crunchyroll, which I did not ask for. Yeah, I could not find it. Layoff. Okay, I think we found it right here. I think it's on comic book and comic book resources, but here it is. So we're gonna cover that from comic book, where they cover how do I say this? Where they cover also anime news and non-anime news as well. So, here it is. Crunchyroll will be laying off a portion of its workforce as part of a restructuring shift, according to a member from company president Rahul Puridi. Variety reports, there you go, this is source from Variety. So Variety reports that the restructuring is a shift of resources towards high growth markets outside the United States. Ooh, right? Aside from that, they are also planning to add jobs after laying off. How insane is that? And not only adding jobs, they're also planning to establish hubs in US, Mexico, even India. Yes, if you don't know, India is also a big market for anime too because yes, there is Doraemon fans, there is how can I say this? There's Doraemon, there is Shin-chan. Yeah, I can see why anime is a big market in India right now. But let's get back to the comic book article. So they also reported that Control has more than 100 open job positions globally and plans to add more rules in the coming weeks. Aside from that, which we already mentioned from Variety right here, yeah, already which we already mentioned from Variety. The company also plans to grow its core anime business with collectibles and under marginalized. Crunchyroll has already announced Crunchyroll Manga earlier in the year, a new manga reading app for subscribers. The company employs over 1,000 people, but the exact number of employees being laid off was not disclosed. Well, this is an interesting question that comic book is asking. Are they in trouble? Well, the restructuring memo comes a day after Control announced a landmark collaboration with Delta Airlines. So we need to cover that too, though, later. But for now, anime has continued to receive exponential growth, becoming one of the most watched mediums on various platforms. These Crunchyroll layoffs feel shocking. Yeah, I'm not shocked. I will be honest with you, especially since the anime business appears to be growing rather than slowing down. So, Porini's memo assured that the company's restructuring isn't part of any underlying problems and is simply a shift in priorities. So, yeah, and we're not gonna read that, but yes, it's true that they turned Funimation into Crunchyroll, and yeah, this is how they merged it. So yeah, what do you guys think about Crunchyroll implementing a mass layoff and also adding new jobs while doing a mass layoff? Right? What do you think?
Um, I have no words to say than just what the heck are you doing, Crunchyroll? You're just restructuring. You just laid off a bunch of your workers, and then all of a sudden you are now like hiring new people. Make your mind, guys. If you want to restructure right, you gotta focus on one thing, right? Rather than just let it happen all at the same time. Come on, this isn't comedy anymore. This isn't PlayStation.
Exactly, Tremaine. Like, what are they thinking? Adding new jobs while laying off existing stuff?
Exactly. It's like you just went on a part-time job for 5 minutes and then get laid off afterwards without pay.
And like, who would thought it's the good idea to do that? And like,
Exactly.
why not transfer some of the stuff to other positions instead of laying off? That doesn't sound right.
Right?
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Damn. Anyway, now let's move on to, well, in a good news, moving on to some positive news now. So, yes, it's true. Crunchyroll is bringing anime to your airline. Well, starting with Delta Airlines. So yes, it's been confirmed. So yes, Delta Airlines will be partnering with Control to bring anime catalogs. You heard that right, ladies and gents. They're going to bring anime in-flight anime titles, and while we do not know yet how will they plan, while we don't know the details of how the titles will look like for the airlines, we will have to wait for more information on that. Well, I do say this could bring some people into anime. Well, this is a sign that anime is increasingly becoming mainstream. So, is it a good idea? Depends. What do you think, Juming?
Crunchyroll, you just made a layoff and now you're making a partnership by spending more money? Are you serious? You just made one of the biggest layoffs in the industry of anime, and then all of a sudden you decided to partner up with an airline? Are you Disney? Come on! Come on, man! Come on!
Oh my goodness. I know, right? Well, this news is good news, but layoff is a bad news.
Yeah, it's like you're doing it at the same time. Like I said earlier, you're making new jobs at the same time you're pulling off people. Come on, make your damn mind up.
Yeah, right? Yeah, right.
Imagine a flight like going, ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We're now flying towards Onichan. And come on, Crunchyroll, do better. If you wanted to do a proper collaboration, use the correct collaboration, like you did with Miko. Oh wait, sorry, that was his ex. That was her ex.
Right. Anyway, it is now 9:46 in the evening as we will return with more coffee sessions right here on Asphere's Coffee. Segue to our sponsors. Jumaine.
We have Asphere's Aircon, Dream Car Pizza, Cup and Coffee, DLX Karaoke, and Melody Mart. We'll be right back after the break.
Yep, we will be back.
That's what's with these airlines.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Capinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. And DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan. Malayang mapapakinggan. Malayang mapapanood. Ngayong August 15 na.
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus. Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally.
Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon.
Get a cool 50% off on high efficiency inverter aircon. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi?
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po. Tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap. Kaya lumipat na ako sa bagong kape ng bayan.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. Gawa sa purong Arabica at Robusta mula sa pinakamainit na puso ng Pilipinas. Piniling mabuti at inihanda ng may pagmamalasakit.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap. O mga Kapinoy, subukan nyo ng tikman ang lasa ng bayan.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Capinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Kapinoy Coffee, masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Mga Kapinoy, tikman nyo na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Tamang-tama lang tapang at sarap ng kape na tiyak na magigising ka. Kaya subukan na ang bagong Kapinoy Coffee. Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Cream mula sa FBS Manufacturing Corporation.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Ngayong tag-ulan, siguraduhin mong protektado ang iyong tahanan mula sa tagas. Gamitin ang Minto Typhoon Resistant Sealant. Subok sa tibay, siguradong kapit kahit sa pinakamalalakas na ulan. Para sa bubong, bintana, pader at kahit saan man may tagas, Minto ang sagot. Minto Sealants, tunay na tatagal mula sa Chuto.
There's a name that stays in mind. Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowoff's cheese. As time moves on, the nation shines on. Rowoff's cheese, a legend on its own.
Rowoff's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
Soda Pop is back and better than ever. Our products now come with free sizes. Small with 39 pesos, medium with 59 pesos, and the new large with 79 pesos. Our branch in Taguig opens every day from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Soda Pop is now also accepting deliveries too. For more information, you can check us out on our Facebook page. So what are you waiting for? Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop, where every sip is a celebration.
My little Soda Pop.
Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration.
Oh shucks, ako'y nagulat. May request you love, help your girl out. Worry no more, tutulungan ka ng North. Singing a mix.
Sinigang ulit next week, Han? Nor Sinigang Mix. Asim kilig sinigang, basta Nor, kaya mong iluto yan.
Long day at work.
Plus something cool and creamy.
It's a match! Stuck in traffic.
Plus something earthy and refreshing. It's a match!
Refresh with Dunkin' Matcha Latte. Made with finely ground green tea powder and milk to match your mood and cravings. You plus Dunkin' Matcha Latte. It's a match! Cause anytime, it's Dunkin' time.
Excited kasi soft, moist, and yummy. Can't wait to eat it bago umuwi. Dewy Donuts, exciting kasi yummy. Exciting kasi dewy.
Exciting ang uwian with Dewy Donut. Bili na!
And we're back to another session of the cafe. For this segment, I guess Kyra would be unavailable at the moment to help out a certain friend of ours. So, for the meantime, I'll be co-hosting for this one. And at the same time, we have a special announcement for y'all who are actually waiting for our typical Best Character of the Week. Let's go ahead and have a look, shall we, on who is our Character of the Week. Come on, guys, give it up towards one of our favorite guys out there. Now, as we have always done ever since we first began, we have to know who are we going to be appreciating for this week, as every single anime that was actually being released during the summer seasons needs a little bit of recognition on this cafe. And our first one of the day, we have the best male character of the week that goes to Isao Shinomiya from Kaiju number 8, Season 2. Give him a round of applause, everybody, for getting this achievement. For the first time, somebody from Kaiju number 8 finally gets a spotlight for the best male character of the week. And as for our female character of the week, I really hope that Kyra is actually watching this, because our female character of the week is none other than Miss Marin Kitagawa from My Dress Up Darling Season 2. Give it a round of applause for our cosplaying girl. Oh my goodness. Can you believe it, guys? Our girl, Marin Kitagawa, once again on the realms. Woo, boy. Alright. But that's not all that we're actually going to be talking about, because I did not expect this for the first time, but there seems to be a special honorable mention coming from Anime Corner, and that is the best alien of the week being Takopi from Takopi's Original Sin. Let's give this little cute alien a round of applause, everybody. That pinkish dude really deserves all the love and all that. If y'all haven't watched the show yet or read wherever this was based on, trust me, it's worth the read if you want to be traumatized. Anyway, enough about our best guys of the week. We'll be back on the next week's version, as now we tackle along towards our next round of anime news. For now, I don't think there's like a lot that just happened, because at this stage, manga and anime are both on the rise, and at the same time nearing its end on the summer season, because August has already been around and September is just about to enter around the corner now that we're actually mid-August. Can you believe it, guys, that every episode of every manga or series right now is already on its climax, and the anime adaptations are already probably under episode 6 or 7 at this point. But we're not here for that right now, because we're here to take a look at some things that haven't been yet discussed about. Example, something along with this one right here, with Code Geass's director teaming up with Jade Cocoon, character designer for a new original anime, La Toile de Paris and Fleur. Ooh. A new original anime movie named La Toile de Paris and Fleur has been announced with a March 13, 2026 premiere date in Japan. The film is directed by Goro Taniguchi, who is known as the director of One Piece film Red, and Code Geass Lelouch of the Rebellion. Sorry about the pronunciation. With character designs by Katsuya Kondo, the character designer behind Ghibli's Ponyo on the Cliff by the Sea and Kiki's Delivery Service. Ooh, so we've got somebody from Studio Ghibli, the guys behind those kinds of classics, as well as the PlayStation 2 game Jade Cocoon. This marks the first collaboration between these two creators. Set in the early 1900s, La Toile de Paris and Fleur will follow the story of two Japanese girls pursuing their dreams. Fujiko dreams of becoming a painter, while Chizuru is drawn to ballet. The first two meet in Yokohama and later reunite in Paris. where they strive to reach their own étoile, or stars in French, despite the obstacles. The main character, Fujiko, will be voiced by rising star actress Ami Toma, known for her role in the animated feature Lonely Castle in the Mirror. She will also star in the 2025 live action adaptation of Chihaya Furu, Full Circle, and the film Strawberry Moon. Toma described Fujiko as the complete opposite of herself, but said that portraying a young woman who defies convention to chase her dream in a foreign country gave her courage and inspiration. Director Taniguchi revealed that L'Etoile de Paris et Fleur has been in production since the COVID-19 pandemic, built up gradually like an indie film. Kondo shared that his involvement began 7 years ago when a producer from Arvo Animation visited him at his home in Nagano to request character designs. He declined at first, but he eventually to be convinced to take on the project. While it began as a concept art, he eventually ended up being involved in key and animation as well. For the full staff, here are your guys. Just look at them all, from the director of Goro Taniguchi, all the way down towards the character design by Yu Yamashita, the art director being Yuji Kaneko, towards to the character acting director being Yuriko Chiba. The animation production that will be handling it is Arba Animation, with the music being handled by Takayuki Hattori. Oh man, I know Code Geass lovers are gonna be excited about this for the long shot, because this is another unexpected thing that they would never ever get. Somewhere that's a mix between Japan and Paris. That kind of reminds me of that former film that was done by the late Meiji Matsumoto and a particular French duo, Daft Punk, where they made Interstellar Quadruple 5. The story of the secret star system, of which that was a proper French and Japanese collaboration. What do you all think about this? Leave it in the comments down below. And as always, if Asparagus is already here, let me know. Going once, going twice. Sold to the man in red. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue on towards our next news over here. Wow. Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits Season 2 gets a new visual and trailer, with the anime returning after over 7 years. I wonder how many anime has already been come by ever since they had this kind of stuff, So, Kakurio, Bed and Breakfast for Spirits Season 2 revealed a new visual and trailer, along with the main voice cast and staff. The animation will still be handled by Gonzo, which were the ones who animated the first season, and Makaria. The anime was announced way back in May 2024, and it is set to premiere in October 2025, with Crunchyroll, oh dear god, will be doing the streaming distribution. And as you can see right here, guys, alright, I wonder how this is gonna go. Well, what do you know? It's your typical countryside anime with a bit of drama, with a bit of history, with a bit of all of those. But anyway, within the main staff, we are only going to be filling in with you all with the most important ones. To those who are watching, or you can read it. Animation production will be handled by Gonzo and Makaria, with the music production being done by Flying Dog, and with compositions made by Takuro Iga, with the director being Jo Yoshisaki, and the character design being done by Hidemi Katsura, with the color design being Akemi Teshima, with the sound director being Satoshi Motoyama. Voice cast, including of which we have Naoto Yama being Aoi Tsubaki, Katsuyuki Konishi as Otana, Shunichi Toki as Ginji, Atsushi Tamaru as Byakuya, and Aikakuma as Oryo. Additional characters include Mitsuki Nakai, who is playing as Kasuga, Manaka Iwami as Chibi, Aya Suzaki as Ai, Yuki Inoue as Sasuke, Kaito Ishikawa as Ranmaru, and Satoshi Hino as Raiju. Okay, wow. Gotta be honest though, to those who are like interested in those like traditional housings that are like papered walls and sliding doors, you know, something that's a bit like Demon Slayer, except you're not, and you're not fighting demons at all, maybe this is your thing. Especially to those who are actually tuning into this for a long, long time. Kakuryou Bed and Breakfast for Spirits is a light novel series that was originally made by Midori Yuma, illustrated by Laruha, and published under Fujimi El Bonko from April 2015 to 2022 of March, with a total of 12 volumes, with the first manga adaptation being drawn by Wako Ioka that has been running in the Bees Log Comics since 2016 and has been releasing 11 volumes as of 2024 of November, with this doing the English adaptation. The second manga, on the other hand, is done by Sugaru Soba that began way back in January 2023 at the monthly Shonen Sirius and has released 9 volumes since as of July 2025. What do y'all think of this? I'll be honest though, girls in kimono plus furry guys. No wait, not furry guys, but you know, those guys with fox ears. I've never heard something like that since, I don't know, since everywhere now at this point. But at the same time, what do you expect with something like this? It's an anime, it's a show, it's a season 2. Get ready, fans, because they're back for more. Now, moving on towards our next one, we have here... Oh my god! We have here one of the craziest news out there before we wrap it up towards to our August 8th performance. No, wait, we've already recorded it. Anyway, going towards to 100 meters or Hyakumu, they introduced main characters with new trailer and visuals. So, 100 meters or Hyakume? Yeah. Anime movie revealed a new trailer and visuals for the main characters ahead of the show's September 19 premiere in Japan. The anime previously revealed its theme song by Official Higedandism. Now, if y'all don't remember Official Higedandism, they are the guys behind Spy Family's first season intro, or the first OP song that was used in Spy Family Season 1. Studio Rock and Roll Mountain is handling the animation for the anime with Kenji Iwaisawa as the director. G-Kids is bringing the film to North American theaters in October. As you can see, these are the guys who are doing the 100-meter racing. Wow! Are they that strong to be part of the Olympics? Who knows at this point? Look at that, guys. It's basically track and field and all of that. And if y'all just wanted to see some Gatorade stuff, don't. But for some reason, it kind of reminds me of the first slam dunk. If y'all know the first slam dunk that was done way back before, just around in the 2020s. And I know they've made like a similar animation just like this one, except they've made it a lot more smoother and a lot more original than whatever this is. But anyway, going towards to our main cast of characters, we have Tori Matsuzaka, who's playing as Togashi, Shota Sometani, who is playing as Komiya, and then Atsumi Tanezaki, who will be playing the younger version of Togashi, as well as Awiyuki, who will be voicing the younger version of Komiya. A couple of more characters included Kenjiro Tsuda, who will be performing as Kaido, Koki Uchiyama, who will be playing Zaitsu, Ri Takahashi, who will be playing Asakusa, Yuma Uchida, who will be playing Kabanoki, Haruki Ishiya, who will be playing Kyoden, Hiro Ishibashi, who will be playing Morikawa, Jun Kasama as Nikami, Junya Enoki as Numano, Tomokazu Sugita, who will be playing Onomichi, and finally Yuki Tanaka as Shina. As G-Kids described the movie, it follows Togashi, a track star who is born to run. As a kid, he's naturally gifted and wins every 100-meter race without any effort, but in 6th grade, he meets Komiya, a transfer student who is full of determination but lacks on technique. In teaching him, Togashi gives Komiya a new purpose: to win no matter what. Years pass by, and Togashi and Komiya will meet again as rivals on the track and reveal their true selves. Alrighty then. Does give me a lot of those Chariots of Fire, huh? I just imagine one day that they're just gonna be like dan, 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 dan. But anyway, Hyakuemu is written and drawn by Uoto, who is also behind Orb on the Movement of the Earth, with the manga being published digitally on Kodansha's magazine pocket website and app, running from November 2018 up until August of 2019. There's a total of 5 released volumes for this series. What do y'all think of this? Put down in the comments below. And as always, we wanted to keep on going, but it's already 10:10 in the evening. I'd say we should go for a little commercial break at this point, or else we're gonna get a little late towards our next session at the moment. And for that, let's go ahead with our sponsors. We have Asphere's Aircon, Dream Car Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, DLX Karaoke, and Melody Mart. And Asphere's Cafe will be right back, 10:11 on the clock.
This program was brought to you by Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation. Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience. And DLX Karaoke, ang tunay na karaoke ng bayan. You're listening to Cool FM.
#1 sa Mega Manila.
Nationwide ba?
Beat the heat with Init Deals ni Asparagus.
Init Deals ni Asparagus.
Feeling the summer burn? It's time to chill. Literally.
Buy one, take one on selected split type aircon.
Get a cool 50% off on high-efficiency inverter aircons. Whether you're cooling one room or the whole house, Asphere has you covered. Beat the heat. Save big. Visit your nearest branch or shop online now at asphereaircons.ph. Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming fillings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium fillings na suwag magpapasaya ng sanyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron din tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming fillings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Dito na tayo sa Joy A. Dito na tayo sa Joy A Supermarket kung saan lahat ay mura at marami mga discount. Matthew Margarine Sardines only 12 pesos plus buy one take 3 pa. Durex condoms buy one get 6 for all flavors starts at 49 pesos. Buy one Frostbite ice cream and get our exclusive The N-Word song in CD. Sa supermarket namin ay Joy A. Joy A Supermarket, ang paboritong budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas.
Joy A Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia. Heads up, karaoke fans! We just dropped volume 174. Packed with monthly hottest new songs you've been waiting for. Whether you're a karaoke pro or just love to sing your heart out at home, we've got you covered. Available now on DVD, SD card, and fast, easy online updates for Utopia and Utopia Plus. No lags, no limits, just pure karaoke fun. Anytime, anywhere. Bring your karaoke nights to life. Only with Shanitron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP.
Song lists are now available at shanetronsinplus.blogspot.com.
Kung para sa atin sipon lang yan, para sa kanya,
Hindi ako makalaro. Hindi ako makalabas. Hindi ako makaskool.
huwag i-delay ang paggaling. Bigyan agad siya ng Neozep for Kids. May triple ginhawa relief para sa pagbahing, baradong ilong at lagnat. Para recover agad,
Enjoy din agad!
Alagang Unilab yan. Phenylephrine, HCl, chlorpheniramine, maleate, paracetamol is the generic name of Neozep. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
Mga idol, ito si DJ Rakitera. Alam ko na grabe ang ating pagsusumika para sa ating pamilya, 'di ba? Ang trabaho at mga hamon sa araw-araw, minsan nakakabinat, nakakapanakit ng ulo, nakakapanakit ng katawan at lagnat. Ang mga ito ay pwedeng magsabay-sabay. Pero huwag mag-alala dahil may Rexidol Forte. Ang diskarte para sa binat at sabay-sabay na sakit. Kombinasyon nito ng paracetamol plus caffeine kaya mas mabilis ang epekto sa katawan at makakabalik tayo agad sa ating mga gawain. Katulad ko bilang DJ, hindi maiiwasan na makaranas ng sabay-sabay na sakit. Aray, mukhang eto na nga. Need ko ng Rexidol. Nasaktan ako ng malupit. Ako'y nabinat, sabay ulo ko'y sumakit. May sakit ng katawan at lagnat. Auntie Melay, pa-help naman.
It's me, your auntie! Diskartehan natin yan! Rexidol Forte, ang mas bilis banat sa apat. Faster versus paracetamol in as fast as 30 minutes. Pag binat at sabay-sabay na sakit ang bumanat, ang idol ko dumiskarte, Rexidol Forte.
Alagang Unilab yan.
Paracetamol caffeine is a generic name of Rexidol Forte. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor.
bago to.
Bago to? Bago to?
Bago to. Uy, bago to.
Lahat magugulat sa bagong sarap ng Nescafe Creamy White. Sarap ng Nescafe with leveled up creaminess from Nestle Milk.
Ang creamy.
Creamy nito.
Creamy. Super creamy.
Talaga. Lipat na.
Lipat na.
Kaya lipat na sa new leveled up Nescafe Creamy White.
I am Dulce, your power singing diva. I am truly honored to be recognized as one of the multi-awarded artists in the Philippine entertainment industry. Kaya I really take good care of my God-given talent. MX3 capsule every day. With proper diet and exercise, kung bilib kayo sa boses ko, sa MX3 capsule, dito ako bilib.
Mahalagang paalala, ang MX3 capsule ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Yes, we're back. It is now 10:18 in the evening as we continue to bring you the latest anime updates with Anime Cafe right here on Asphere's Cafe. Now, if you give me a moment to start my screen share right here. Okay, here you can see my screen share right here. Alright, I don't know if Shumei has already covered this, but we will get into that right now. So, this is about Yuma Musume. Yes, that the phenomenon franchise, if you all are familiar with that. So yeah, we will get into that right now. So, Anime NYC 25 has announced that they will be screening Yuma Musume Derby, beginning of a new era. The movie first aired in Japan on May 24, 2024, which was last year. The film will be screened on the third day of the convention, which is Sunday, August 23rd at 6 p.m. in room 1A12. So this is gonna be cool, and especially Yuma Musume is now a pretty popular game franchise. Am I right, Jumaine?
Yep. That's true.
Yup. Alright, so if you are wondering what is Yuma Musume movie all about, well, we're gonna read this here. So, the satirical Yuma Musume release Yuma Musume Breeder by beginning of a new era centers on Jungle Pocket and Yuma Musume who wants to stand at the top of the racing wall. While she originally chases her dream by running in freestyle races, when she stumbles upon the world of the Twinkle series, she realizes that's her road to the top. Working toward her goal, she enrolls in Torresen Academy, where she begins preparing for the single entry classic Triple Crown race. But to claim that crown, Pocket needs to defeat racers far more skilled than herself. So that is what this movie is all about for it. So yeah, when is it gonna be released internationally? We don't know yet, but we do know that in the US it's gonna be screened at the Anime NYC 2025 convention. So will you be seeing this movie? What do you guys think about this? If if ever comes out, if it ever comes out.
Well, I'll be honest. This is if Gold Ship is not gonna be here, I'm not gonna watch it at all. Woo, Gold Ship! Where's Gold Ship?
Oh, and you can see these are the different set of characters than the regular. But yeah, you can tell. All right, now let's.
Gold Ship cameo.
Oh wait, you have something? You have something to say?
Gold Ship cameo.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one. And oh, I don't know if you have covered this before, but yee.
Oh no.
I was contacted by lawyers. So this we're a bit late. We're a little bit late on, but we talk about this. Dun dun dun! Episode 18 prompts concerns over copyright infringement as lawyers contact ex-Japan's Yoshiki. And yes, I will not be spoiling it. Yeah, I will not be spoiling it. I will not be spoiling the full context of this episode, but yeah. But if you already watch it, you get the idea of how they perform. All right. So let's read this. Lawyers have contacted the popular Japanese artist Yoshiki of the rock band X Japan following the release of the song "Haunting Soul." And I have to admit, "Haunting Soul" is actually a very, very good, very, very good insert song. But I will not be playing it for the sake of spoilers. So yeah, but you can see highest C, right? And then this is the OG one. I could be wrong, but this is what she said. Yeah. But man, I wonder why. And you can even see the subtitles are from a piracy group. Surprise. But anyway, what do you guys think about this hilarious not well, I wouldn't say hilarious, but what do you guys think about X Japan or Yoshiki being concerned about the copyright infringement of Dun Dun Dun? Any thoughts? Chumaine?
This reaction is blocked from your country due to a copyright infringement. Sorry about that.
Yeah. Alright, so I was told that Hoshi Konimi wants to announce something in my coffee tonight. Hoshi, your mic is yours. Go ahead.
KOC, can you lower down the volume to zero? Mute the volume. To our cafe listeners and to our Kalamao, I know this is a sudden decision that I've made for myself, but effective today, I will taking my leave, not a permanent one. I'll be taking a vacay, or let's just say a temporary hiatus on Asher's Cafe. Funny me, what's the reason? Why all of the sudden uh you're gonna leave Asher's Cafe for a meantime? Well, mainly I could not disclose the very main reason because it's quite too personal to say it to the public. But the best thing I could say that the current schedule of As or the current time slot of Astro's Cafe is compromised to my personal schedule. That means I'm unable to host Astro's Cafe every Wednesdays and every Fridays uh, because 8 to 10 p.m. Okay, I'll just gonna dive in a little bit, but not too very personal. But 8 to 10 p.m. Was that is a reserved time for my studies. Is a reserved time for uh to cook something for dinner, to eat dinner, and other particular activities that I do, such as mothering. Yeah, it's quite a really busy schedule for me, honestly, and and that schedule affects on how I on Asphere's Cafe, especially we just moved to a recent time slot because of the petition from the other program, but we respect the other program's decision or the management of Cool FM's decision to that matter. So yeah, I'll be taking an hiatus in Asphere's Cafe, and when will I gonna get back on track? Probably around Christmas or whenever I'm available at this point. Probably November, December, or maybe next year. So uh, I guess that's all I could say. I'll be taking a hiatus. I'll be taking a temporary leave at Asper's Cafe, and I just want to thank everyone who've tuned in Asper's Cafe every weekdays and joining with me on every Pop Wednesdays and Random Fridays. So yeah, I think my job in Asper's Cafe is done for now. This is Hoshi Economy signing off for a meantime.
Thank you very much, Hoshi Konimi. I know this has been not a good week for us for Cafe. Let's be real here. Dream Car was supposed to join my cafe 2 days ago, and then all of a sudden, his Infinix was acting up, and then he decided to rage quit because of that one particular issue. And then now our fellow co-host Hoshi Konimi also very sudden. He has to leave my copy due to personal reasons and due to his compromised schedule. We both respect their decisions on not being able to attend our cafe. So thank you for informing us in advance. And to Hoshi Konimi, we will see you again if you have time. Is that right, Hoshi?
Yes, if I ever have time for Asper's Cafe, I think I might join in.
All right, that's noted. Thank you very much, Hoshi Konimi. And to Dreamcar, if you are watching Asper's Cafe right now, I hope everything is fine. I hope you're gonna be back with our coffee by next week if you're all okay. But again, we respect your decision on leaving the cafe or taking a break from the cafe if you're not ready. So we respect that. Thank you very much, Hoshi. All right, we are running out of time. Any last words, Chumaine?
Well, if there's only one thing I could say, Hoshi, thank you for your service, for being able to stay as long, and as well as a big thank you to you as well, because if it wasn't for you, I wasn't been in this whole community for so long. So I owe you big time, my guy. Thank you so
Yeah,
much, Hoshi,
you're
for taking.
welcome.
Same here, same comment. Thank you very much, Hoshi. Thank you for.
Thank you to TGON Entertainment and ASP Media for inviting me to be part of this cafe. That's all I can say.
Thank you very much, Hoshi. It's been a pleasure.
It's really been a pleasure for you, man.
Yeah, but
All
we're
right.
not going anywhere. Don't worry, we're not going anywhere. I mean, if you ever decide to come back, we're still here. We're still here.
Mm. Yeah, yeah, we know. So yeah.
All
Hasta
right.
la vista for now.
All right. I think it's time to wrap it up. That is all for the cafe tonight. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. We will be back again tomorrow with the gaming cafe on which is Thursdays. That is tomorrow. I think Chumin will be joining us again. Is that right, Chumin? Tomorrow.
Yep, I'll be joining up by tomorrow.
All right. That will do it. So this has been Asper's Cafe. I am Cairo.
And I'm Tremaine.
And
And
the
Hoshi
cafe.
Cafe is now closed.
That cafe is now closed. So yes, this has been Asper's Cafe. Coming up next, it's the Medyo Late Night Show with Uncle Pepito. Good night, everyone. Goodbye.
Good night.
Produced by TGON Entertainment and ASP Media. Hasta la vista, guys.
Thank you, Hoshi.